You fuck it up already?
You'll have to forgive my audio at the opening there because I had an update for OBS earlier, and naturally, it made my
Oh,
mic stop working.
oof.
So I apologize.
Every single time.
I know I should start just like planning that that's going to happen.
You know what? Last week though, I checked and it didn't do it to me. And then once I went live, I switched over into that and it did it.
Oh, really?
So even if you check it might still do it.
That's funny.
What a sucker.
Yeah, I was mad.
Well, it is what it is. We cope.
Yeah.
We deal. We do our best, and we move along with our day. So
Mike's avatar is terrifying, by the way.
Mike's avatar is terrifying. Yes, it was just. It was the. This is the picture that's easy and
Yeah.
inexpensive and easy to grab. As you'll notice from the terrifying picture where Mike would normally be sitting, Mike will not be with us today. But the rest of our wonderful team is here, and I will get to introducing them momentarily. But before I do, there's a couple things I want to bring to your attention. First and foremost, we currently have Steam Wars. Trinity Continuum Steam Wars is the current backer kit. I'll throw the link to that in the chat there. It is based on this wonderful graphic novel by Larry Blamire called Steam Wars. It's a really wonderful, beautiful read. It's available on Amazon right now. Might be able to get it as an add-on with the backer kit. Not sure, but I've been a fan of that for a long time. I had a chance to do a little bit of writing on Trinity Continuum Steam Wars, which was super cool. I would love to see if you would check it out. For people that are asking about connective tissue between Steam Wars and the regular Trinity Continuum, I feel confident in saying it's there because I wrote it. So go check it out. It's good stuff. Other than that, we also had a wonderful release this week with the Doppelganger, the first of the Curseborn Tasty Bits. So what we'll be doing now for the rest of this year is every month we'll be releasing a new antagonist for Curseborn. And this is set up to be able to work alongside with the Curseborn Ashcan. So all you will need is the Curseborn Ashcan and the Tasty Bit, and be able to run those just fine. There's even plot hooks in case you want to follow the story from the Ashcan directly into the Tasty Bit. So it's a really cool way to design it, I think. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I look forward to running a few of them myself, maybe even on this channel. We'll have to see how time goes. I'm a little busier than normal, and I'll tell you why. Because this week, speaking of historic releases, the first of the Scarred Lands Savage Worlds creature profiles was released this week. That is up over at Drive Through RPG through Aegis Studios, my company. We are adapting, porting, one might say, Scarred Lands over to the Savage World system, starting off with a creature a month, and then coming in March, I believe, Gauntlet of Spiragos will drop a full adventure that's going to have everything you need to play it. It's going to have 6 ready-made characters, along with advice on how to advance them all the way up through seasoned. Just a lot of new creatures, basic overviews of all the playable ancestries that are included with it. It's part player's guide, part adventure, part jumpstart, I guess. Then it's going to be ready in March. I am super excited to share that with you. And then last but definitely not least, Deeds Yet Undone, the collection of adventures for Trinity, or I'm sorry, for Trinity, for Exalted Essence is now available in POD and PDF over at Drive Through RPG. And that's been a lot of fun. I've pulled from that a little bit and will continue to do so for the Wild Hunters actual play, which should be returning a week from Friday. I think that pays all the bills. So since the bills are paid, let's go ahead and meet our cast. Let's start things off with Milena. Please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you would like to promote.
My name is Milena. You can call me Mills. Apparently I don't say that enough. My pronouns are she, they. I'm an artist, and like personal trainer and movement coach in Chicago. I'm playing Bones, the necromancer tuxedo munchkin cat, whose pronouns are also she, they, whatever. And I have nothing to promote, but if you want, you can follow me on social media. But I'm not gonna make you, so it's okay.
Yes, that is true. You can find her at Milena Deneno over on Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah, as well as what is it? Milena Moves Mindfully. Is that the other one?
Melena Untamed.
Milena Untamed. That's right. Is it
Yeah.
underscore or is it all one word?
Underscore.
And
Correct.
throw
Thank you,
both of those. No
Travis.
problem. Both of those are now in the chat. Both those are on Instagram. You should go check those out. Speaking of people you should check out, Rachel, your pertinence, please.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am she, her. I don't have anything current to promote. I have a couple things in the works that I will brag about when they're ready to be bragged about. Uh, and I am playing Lucy, a black cat modeled after my black cat, who's currently napping very cutely.
As all wonderful cats do, and I'm sure ours are not. Um, Speaking of our cats, Sarah, your pertinence, please.
I mean, I'm a cat everywhere. I am Sarah Schronover, she, her. I play Rouge, she, her. I'm all over the internet as Wordsmith Sarah. I'm currently doing writing videos about me like trying to rebuild my stamina as in writing because I had really like fallen off because of a whole series of things that were way too depressing to talk about here. And then I am playing video games on Twitch on Thursday and Friday nights, and I stream writing streams on Saturday mornings also on Twitch. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Excellent. And when last we met, our adventurers had made their way to a castle in Houndton, a castle belonging to Lord Transylvanian-Hound. And they discovered that there's something odd, something off about the Lord. According to rumors, he wanders the streets looking for a long lost love. Very rarely see him during the day, all that sort of jazz. And as the heroes discovered last session, there's some truth to these rumors. He appears to have some sort of magical abilities, and he appears to be, or at least claims to be, very old, centuries old, in fact. Above and beyond that, well, downstairs, I guess I should say, Rouge has taken up conversation with the Lord and gotten him sort of to allow Buddy to survive, gotten him to take his attention away from Buddy. Buddy is currently being administered to by a couple of the house servants. You've been assured that he will be taken care of and be perfectly fine as you're being taken upstairs. But also upstairs, amid all this, the others, Lucy and Bones, found themselves in a bit of a confrontation with a cat who had also displayed some frightening, one might say, abilities, tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
But you did manage to get her to sort of surrender to you. I believe that was where we had left off. Does that sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Well, you've got her surrendered. What were you going to do? Now, the two of you are in the master bedroom, it looks like, and you have her at gunpoint. She is surrendered. She's no longer struggling. What would you like to do?
What do we want to do?
Do you want to question her, Bones, or should I?
I feel like I'm so shy right now. Like now that we got her, and we're just like I'm just kind of like boiling in the surface. So you say that to me, and I'm just like I squeak. You're gonna have to do.
Okay. Why did you attack us?
She says it's so rare that we get such wonderful visitors, especially this many at a time. Um, I guess I became overexcited.
Suspicious.
It is very suspicious. Well, that's not nice.
Well, you'll have to fault me. I'm not necessarily nice.
Stop. That's so hard.
What's going on in this house?
She says, well, whatever do you mean?
I looked at Bones.
Me? There's so much going on.
Outside.
I'm just
Oh,
the gun person. I'm not the interrogator person.
We're friends when we need them.
it's funny you should mention. Just outside, Rouge, you've been walked upstairs, and the Lord has said he's going to take you into his chamber. And as you walk over to his chamber, he opens the door, and you find your friends holding a lady cat at gunpoint.
This scene is really funny.
What is the guy's name again?
Lord Transylvanian-Hound. It's Vladimir.
I don't like that name either. I don't want to call him any of those things. And oh god, everything that pops in my head now is gross. Okay. Sorry. What? Okay. Does the person they have at gunpoint is there anything about them that would stand out to me? Anything?
At the moment, no. No, she doesn't
Okay.
look anything. She just looks like a normal cat.
And if I look at the dude, what does he look like?
A normal dog.
No, I mean like the dude I'm with. Does he seem like he's alarmed or
Oh,
what does he look
Um,
mad? Does he look?
his brows are furrowed. You're not quite sure how he's about to react. He definitely looks unpleased.
I guess I'm just gonna yell, "What the hell is going on?"
She attacked us first.
He says, "A wonderful question. You are in my home, and you dare attack one of my brides."
What? What?
Wait, what?
What?
She's not wearing a wedding dress.
She says, "I've been here for some time.
Willingly?
Why ever would I wish to leave?"
What?
He turns to Rouge and says, "I'm sorry if this is complicated matters."
I mean, yeah, you didn't tell me I was gonna be like number 47 or something. Like that seems kind of weird.
Oh, it's not anything so pedestrian. These are others who I've tried and failed to connect with in a truly meaningful way.
Burn.
She starts weeping a little bit, and you notice something a bit odd when she starts weeping. Her tears appear to be bloody.
Well, I mean, if you failed with her, what would make me want to try?
Because I can sense that you truly are the one.
Then what do you care if my friends have a gun pointed at her?
Look, we could have killed her, but we didn't. because we are trying to solve things peacefully, and I feel like I took like the dirtiest handkerchief you've ever seen out of like an inside pocket, and I'm like trying to give it to her so she can wipe her bloody tears.
I mean, are you okay, lady? You seem sick.
She says, I'm fine, I'm just hungry. And as she says hungry, her eyes start to glow red and her fangs drop out of her mouth. Like drop down, not out completely, but you know, they reveal themselves.
Like, we know that's bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
I
I
love
don't have anything ranged to fuck with, so I feel like I just want to roll initiative.
No!
I feel like Lucy just starts yelling, unseen, unseen,
Yeah, so let's
and then shoots her.
No!
let's go ahead and roll some initiative then.
No, we tried so hard to stop initiative last time.
Yeah,
Here we are.
best laid plans of dogs and cats.
God damn it.
So we got an 11 for Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 20, a nat 20.
What's your dex modifier?
It's
Or your agility modifier, forgive me.
1. So +1. So I got a 21.
Excellent. Let me roll for our good friends here. All right, natural 20 for our lady friend, but she will go after you.
She also rolled a nat 20.
Yep.
We are supposed to be together.
And a 10 for Vlad, which brings it to 12. All right. And what'd you get, Roosh?
13. I was waiting for you to ask me. I was like, I'll ask eventually.
All right. The first action goes to Bones. You can clearly see, Lucy, you were going to draw your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can clearly tell that Lucy's drawing her weapon. You can see that both the lady and Vlad are fanging out. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try to de-escalate, obviously.
How would you like to try to de-escalate?
I'm going to go right in the middle, and I'm going to be like, hang on a second. We don't need to fight. It's okay. It's fine. She's hungry. We'll just get her whatever she wants or whatever, and it will be fine.
Roll your presence. You can add persuade if you have proficiency with persuade. You can add your experience bonus.
I'm gonna get persuade next time.
And then you have a hindrance on this because
everybody wants to fight. Yeah. What do I roll? Presence.
Yep,
Fuck,
presence.
that's my worst one. I have a -1 in presence. With a hindrance, you don't want me to get it. 17, so 16, or 15, so 14.
Right, 14.
Still pretty good, considering.
Still pretty good considering. Everybody who wants to continue fighting can go ahead and roll their presence to try to resist it. If you meet or exceed a 14, you're able to act normally. If you get less than a 14, if you pursue violence this round, you'll do it with a hindrance.
I have 17.
Excellent. So you are fine. Lucifer will have a hindrance.
Why, Rouge? Don't fight me on this.
Let's see where Carmilla's at. 1 second.
Well, one of us is supposed to fuck a vampire and become his bride, and I think she's not feeling good about it right now. I'm not down.
She said she's hungry.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to bang the dude and become his other bride. I'm not up for that. I can't.
Oh,
do that.
I thought you were game.
No, when we were just gonna bone, but now I gotta be a vampire bride? Nah.
They both made it as well, so they're not bothered by it. The only person who's like maybe we shouldn't is Lucifer, and that will probably change
tracks.
shortly. It's Carmilla's turn. You said you should give her what she wants. She bares her fangs and tries to bite you on your hand.
I let her.
Yeah, you're not gonna resist this.
No, I'm like, if this is what she wants. I mean, there's a hot girl cat on my hand. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Plus, I'm filthy, so that's never happened before.
I need you to make a might test.
Okay, or I'll roll 20.
Yep. So you roll a 20. Are you? If you're, if might is one of your good saves, then you would have a boon on this. Otherwise, it's just
It's
normal.
not.
Okay.
12.
All right. She has you grappled now.
Okay. I'm in heaven.
You are immobile. Oh, and they can make 2 bite attacks as a supplemental action, which they will do. Let me check something though. All right. So the first one hits. Your AC, I assume, is less than 17, correct? Or defense, I should say.
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay, so both attacks hit. I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll a vitality test for me.
I got a 5.
Okay. You take 16 deadly damage.
Uh, okay. Woo! That hurt. I'm still up.
And that brings us to Rouge. What would you like to do?
I don't know. I'm next to him, right?
You are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to him and say, I can't do this. Not gonna try to stab him with my cutlass.
All right, excellent.
That is 24.
Well, that'll hit. For sure. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, I apparently need a D10 and I did not get one. It's gonna be 9 edged and corrosive.
Oh, nice. Okay. Second. Okay. So it's 9, you said?
Yes.
He lets out a hiss as you hit him with the cutlass, and you can see it start to bubble like where the wound hit.
And then I can take the disengage action as a supplemental action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
And where are you going to move? Are you going to go into the room or down the hallway?
Paul.
All right. You can go ahead and move yourself as far down as you want, up to your movement.
Probably just like there, just backing up.
All right. That then brings us to Vlad. Vlad is going to lunge forward at you and say, "You dare!" and lunge and swing.
We're very different players today than we were last time.
So that is an 18 to try to get you.
Yeah.
That hits?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
This was
make
a mistake.
a might test, please.
Does it matter that I have might as a?
Yep, you get to do it with a boon.
Okay. Ew, that's still not good. 9.
All right. So he does manage to get you grappled, and you take 10 damage from his claws. That brings us to Lucy.
Yeah, I mean, so I bought Bones being like, no, don't fight, but now I'm watching Rouge get bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, you just saw Rouge like back up, and
mhm.
then him like dart in that direction.
All right, this is probably a bad idea because I'm turning my back on the bride. But I'm going to step out to here, and then I assume I see what I see.
You do.
Okay, bang bang.
All right. Since you're basically at point blank range, I'm going to go ahead and give you a boon on these shots.
Nice.
And then I need everybody else to make a presence test at 15, though you both have boons on it.
Fucking thank God.
That's good because I rolled a
Got
1 for
mine.
one of my rolls. So that's a 26 that I rolled on the better die.
Nice. You that's just your attack roll, right? You don't need to make a presence roll.
Yeah.
All right. So that absolutely will hit. You get to attack twice, though, right? Or do you not have that trick yet?
I don't think I have. No, I get double experience bonus on firearms checks and boon on ammo checks.
Okay. So
Next level.
what did Rouge get on the gunpowder panic save?
16.
All right, you're good. How about
15.
all right, you're good. Both the bride and Vlad suffer gunpowder panic. And that's 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And that is considered stabbing.
Let me check my character sheet. I forgot to write it down. It's finesse.
What kind of gun is it? Do you have that written down?
A flintlock pistol.
It is 1d10 stabbing. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, it hits him in the back, like right behind the ear, and his ear bends forward, and he lets out a yelp. Looks like you scared him more than you hurt him, but that's okay. That brings us around to Bones. Bones, you are being held.
I'm gonna try to free myself, I guess.
All right.
Even though I don't want to. Just because I don't want to die. I mean, this is nice and all, but I don't want to die. So I'll tell her, like, this is nice and all. Like, maybe let go of me.
Go ahead and make a might test, please.
10.
You struggle and flail and are unable to break free.
And I assume that's my action.
That is your action.
Okay.
She, however, being scared, is going to basically drag you with her and try to go out this door. Oh no, probably out this door. So she goes. that far, dragging you and
Is
holding on
this
to you.
door open?
It's not locked, but it is closed.
Oh.
So that's her action. She just drags you. Rouge, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna try to stab dumbass again.
All right, go ahead and make your attack check.
17.
You swing, and he manages to just move just to the side and get out of your way.
Damn.
That brings us to.
Can I do the disengage again?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna try to move to like this door's closed, right?
Yep, closed but not
Okay,
locked.
then I'm gonna go toward the corner so that I'm not up against the door, but at least I know that it's not open. Okay.
All right. He basically turns to face Lucy and like hisses at you basically, and then his body falls apart, breaks into a swarm of bats.
I feel like we should have seen that coming.
He starts flying up near the ceiling, and you all hear, "You dare disrespect me in my home? I shall teach you the folly of your ways. Leave my house now."
We can't. Because
Wait,
of
what?
Buddy.
That brings us to Lucy. What you got?
Wait, why can't we leave?
We're gonna leave Buddy behind in the care of the people of this house?
Has Buddy pissed them off?
Buddy is like in the verge of death, right? Because he bit him and he died a couple of times. And then when Rouge was like, "Oh, please," he was like, "Let's fuck instead," and he was just like, "Okay, I'll let the dog live."
That's kind of a recap of what happened. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of really is.
All right, in that case, I will cock my flintlock and point it at him and say, "We'll leave, but not without our buddy."
It says, "You may take him, but I assure you, once you step foot off of these grounds, the true lesson begins."
That's ridiculous. But is she gonna let Bones go?
Yeah, she absolutely lets Bones go.
I think something just exploded.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounded definitely explodey.
In real life?
Yeah,
there's-
like probably like a half a mile away, maybe.
That's not great.
No. No. It was pretty loud.
it was pretty loud.
But it was very bassy, so it was probably a long way away.
I hope so.
And it also probably was a transformer, because that tends to be what explodes.
They're more than meets the eye, and explosive.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, with that being the case, Carmela lets go of you. Bones.
I'm almost sad. I'm like limp. Okay.
She bares her fangs and says,
I
"Leave
feel like
now."
we're gonna see these people again.
Goodbye, my darling.
She sort of almost steps after you, but then hesitates and holds back. Are you pushing the combat forward, or are you leaving the space?
We're leaving.
Yeah, this guy seems tougher than we can handle, and if Buddy's already down, we're gonna take the better part of valor.
As you run out the front door, two of the servants that were downstairs walk out, like basically carrying Buddy, and they lay him on the ground before you. Basically, as you like get on the stoop. At that point, Buddy sort of gets up. He's very groggy, but he is able to walk on his own. And I'm assuming you all are leaving the grounds entirely?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't like what he threatened us with, but I don't think we have a choice to stay.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way.
All right. As soon as you step past the wrought iron gates, you feel like the wind kick up, and in the distance, you hear a howl. Coinciding with that howl, you can see in every direction, off in the distance, the farthest lights in the windows of buildings starting to become obscured with this pressing fog that seems to now be surrounding you on every side.
Run, bitch.
I am in agreement with Bones on that one. Grab Buddy, start running
Excellent. Where would you like to run to?
Back to
away.
town? Yeah.
All right. You do so. You run away, heading back into the town proper. You can see as you get down into the town, the few people that were out and about at this hour, all seem to be hurrying to their destinations. You do see up the way. The only place that seems to have any like real activity is the inn. Everywhere else, people are doing their best to clear the streets as quickly as possible. You make your way to the inn door. As soon as you step inside, everybody sort of turns and looks in your direction.
We didn't do it.
Outsiders. Well, I take it you'll be needing a room.
Please.
Of course. We recommend you do not leave the inn tonight.
Really? How come?
The mists have rolled in, and once they do, this place becomes dangerous.
You don't say.
Indeed. We do our best to keep a low profile when the Lord gets displeased enough to inflict this upon us.
You're saying this is some guy's tantrum?
The couple people like gasp and they all kind of look at each other nervously.
Like, I know it is. I'm just like fucking staring at shit.
He says the Lord has quite a bit of power over Hountain. And when he envelops the city like this, it is usually a sign of his displeasure and is usually a sign that blood will be spilled.
Oof.
You see a older dog sitting over in the corner. He says, the barkeep's telling you the truth. And I would listen to him. The last time this happened, many years ago, the Lord was appalled at an outsider who had rebuffed his advances, you see. And so, for a week's time, we were under the mists, and the Lord, in his brides ran through the city, hunting people down.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
That sounds really unpleasant.
That was terrible. I don't recommend it.
So should we just stay indoors and we'll be fine?
For a while, at least, yeah. I mean, as long as you're not the ones that made the Lord angry, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Absolutely, of course.
Sounds right.
Great news.
I'm not gonna tell the tavern keeper, oh, that was us, because then he's
Yeah.
not gonna let us have a room.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh, hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, we'll just take a room and get out of your hair, buddy. Pay the man.
But he pays, and you're given a room key. And
Okay, that's good because I don't have any money.
and you all make your way upstairs to a fairly, excuse me, all things considered, a fairly sizable room. There's, you're going to be, it's going to be tight sleeping quarters for 4 of you in there, but it's doable. What would you like to do?
Lucy's happy just to hunker down and make it through the night.
I want to make sure everything's like secure. Like, is there a window?
There is a window.
Okay, I want to make sure we get it sealed up somehow.
All right. There's just wood shutters on it.
Is there a way to like lock it or?
Yeah, there's a lock on the inside. It looks somewhat sturdy. You're on the 2nd floor, but
Right, but dude was just a bunch of bats.
it's
So
true.
I don't know that matters.
Yeah, that's valid. The other thing you can do to reinforce it is like stick a dagger in between the window and the and the top of the window sill.
Yeah.
You couldn't just sleep with a man.
You didn't decide to become a vampire back there either, so not to be ironic about it, but suck it.
I tried, okay?
And then is there anything in the room that we rented, or is it just like an empty room?
It's got 2 beds, like a small little nightstand.
Are the beds on frames?
Yes.
So can we use the bed frames to like block the window additionally?
Sure, if you want to grab one of the bed frames and put it up against the window, and the other bed frame and put it up against the inside of the door.
Yeah. Yeah, we can lay on mattresses on the floor. Who gives a shit?
Wonderful. You start
That's
setting.
better than laying in the dirt. Whatever.
You start setting yourselves up to blockade the door and keep yourselves safe. You all can, go ahead and take your sleep, so you'll recover all your spent hit dice, any stamina dice, any stamina points that you're down, any spell slots that you're down.
I think I need to make an ammo check.
You do need to make an ammo check.
Remind me what that is, please.
That is I believe, cunning test. But you have advantage.
Yes. All right, and I'm writing it down on my character sheet so I won't have to ask again.
Let me double check though. So I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. Yep, it's a cunning test. Difficulty 10.
Okay. Didn't make it that time. Didn't make it that time.
All right. So that being the case, then you can expend your ammunition from the rucksack. And
I go from 2 boxes of ammo to 1.
Yep.
Are we expending rations as well?
I would assume so, because nobody ordered food.
More money.
I don't.
Is Buddy gonna buy us dinner?
Sure, buddy can buy dinner. I don't remember
Okay.
if I remember offhand. I thought Rouge ate at the castle, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It did, but also I have some coins too. I have a few coins actually.
All right.
So
Yeah, you're able to get some food, get some rest, reset everything. I think we're going to go ahead and take a brief, like a 5-minute real quick for biological and technological needs. Normally I don't take these breaks, but today I think I'm going to take one. So I will be back in just a few moments. If you're watching live, hang out or hit the various links that we've shared in the chat and go pick up some books. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit fast forward to see our pretty faces again. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Before we took our little break, the group had um, kicked off a little bit of a fight inside Lord Transylvanian-Hound's domicile. He threw them out, and the city became enshrouded in a circle of mist before they went and made their uh, way to the inn where they have rested for the evening. You wake up the next morning, fully rested, fully recovered from the events of the night before. It may even feel almost like just a bad dream until you open your eyes and realize that the bed frames are still being used as barricades at your inn room. What do you do when you wake up?
Yay, we're alive.
We made it through the night.
You did do that.
I'm like kind of longingly looking at the bite mark on my hand. You know, like she isn't happy with
I
him.
I lightly smack bones. You know how like when a cat is like, stop doing that to
Yeah.
you? That's what a bap bap bap. Not
So
our
do we think
problem.
they are saying that during the day it's unsafe too, or just at night?
The implication was that we should be indoors at night, but they also talked about the mists rising, so Lucy's gonna peek out the window and see if it's foggy or misty.
It is misty. There's a definite thicker mist out in the distance. You also notice that, like, despite the fact that the sun is up, everything feels very gray and desaturated.
Well, all right. I think we have two choices. We can hunker down here and hope to outweight him. I don't know what he can do, but it seems bad and he can do a lot. Or we can make a break for it and leave this town and never come back. I'm kind of like that one.
I honestly prefer that one.
But 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 where didn't we have something to do here? I mean, we're here for a reason.
Yeah, your reason was to assassinate that dude.
Oh. Well, nobody told me that.
I mean, what happens if we go home and he's not dead?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, I'm just Lucy's addressing that to the
Oh,
room.
We'll let some people down, probably.
All right, second plan. Go out at night, but like really late at night and try and catch this guy out at dawn. But that's going to be hard and dangerous. And I only have one box of bullets left. And like the bullets didn't do much damage ahead of time. So maybe we just move like
Move.
across the ocean. Move. No, that's too much change. I don't like that.
you could always
We
run.
never stick to anything.
You could always run back to the monarchies with your tail between your legs.
But he's unseen and I don't like unseen.
Well, ugh.
I
I
mean,
don't.
I have some friends in low places. I could spend today, like, asking around.
You could do that if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, but someone
I'll
has to
come
have
up-
my back. Either Bones or Rouge have to come with me, not
I'll
Buddy,
come
because
with
dogs
you.
drool.
Obviously, I'm coming with you.
Okay. Because dogs drool, so I can't bring you, Buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm concerned that I should not be with anyone trying to do stuff and that I should just stay holed up because I am probably the actual problem.
I think it was a group effort, but
Yeah, but
She's the
they
one
had
he
said the
wants.
thing about like not getting somebody that he wanted to like to whatever. And so I'm worried that if I'm out, that I'm going to increase the chances of something bad happening.
if you want to hunker down, hunker down.
I mean, my other concern though, I guess if Buddy will stay with me, I just don't want to then be ambushed by like 4 people and be all by myself.
Yeah.
Buddy will stay there.
But-
He's got your back.
Okay, because both of those things are true. I don't want that to go worser.
Sure. So you are going to head out and try to make contact with some of your friends in low places, right?
Yeah, because I have that as a trick.
Sure. So what that lets you do is reach out to your contacts. You can get information unless the act of passing information would endanger them. And if you spend a fortune, you can declare that a previously unknown non-player character criminal is one of your contacts on good terms with you. So, like, if it's just getting basic information, that part's not a problem. The fortune expenditure would be to have like an actual ally here. So I'm assuming,
Okay.
did you want to spend a fortune on it, or are you just going in to see what the people on the street have to say?
I'll start by like going to like I don't know. I know where the dive bars are that all the Fifi people drink at.
Sure.
Um, and yeah, I'll go there, bring Bones, drink some bathtub ale or whatever the equivalent is. Um, and just be like, wow, it's so weird. The myths are does anybody know like what happened or what to do about that or anything about I keep wanting to call him Lord Transylvania Rottweiler in my head.
It's just
Because that's what his little token is. No, that's a Doberman.
the token is a Doberman. That's true.
But I think of him as a Rottweiler.
um, yeah, they tell you. First of all, as you walk around, you notice that everybody who's out on the street, um, they have almost like a sleepy quality to them. Their eyes are a little sunken in, and they also look desaturated. The entire place has like a gray sort of hue over the top of it. When you get in, you start asking questions around. One of the dogs at the bar says, yeah, this whole thing is kind of a spell, almost like a curse. Lord Transylvanian-Hound is connected to the land here, is the rumor, and can control this entire district of the city. When the
So if he's
mists,
bummed out, everyone's bummed out.
sort of, yeah, and when the mists are active, I wouldn't recommend trying to get through them.
Wow, that's so weird. I've never heard of someone being connected to the land. Have you, Bones?
Mm-mm. but I don't know much about anything.
You know a little bit about magic.
Like, don't tell them.
Well, if you understand the magic of the undead, you could probably help.
How's that?
Well, it's rumors and suspicions, but um, word around town is that that is what Lord Transylvanian-Hound is. He is a blood drinker.
You don't say. And how would a person that has magic be able to do anything about anything with that?
I don't know. Don't you cats play with dead things?
Only to train.
I thought you were kind made zombies.
No.
Like, I literally have a piece of bone stuck to my face. Like, what makes you say that? What?
So perhaps someone could defeat him. The local representative of the Church of Man is spineless. So I've got very little,
Figuratively.
figuratively, yes. So I've got little faith that they're going to do anything to help. And Hounton has been independent of the realm's control since its foundation, so I wouldn't expect much help from Pugmire itself. Even if we could count on their help, we have no way of reaching them.
If you could ask for help, what would you ask for? Hypothetically.
Some shepherds who aren't afraid of a spooky monster. A force that's willing to go in and take that mansion by force if need be.
You know where they are?
Do I know where what is?
The people willing to do that.
No, none of them are here. This place is full of people who are beat down, and whenever the Lord barks, they show belly.
Damn it. We have to help these people, I say under my breath to Lucy.
I'm not saying no, but what do you know about connections to the land? Can we sever that somehow?
You want to make a no arcana roll?
I have that. 16. That's plus intelligence.
Yep. Yeah.
20.
If you got no arcana, it's also plus your experience bonus.
That's 23.
So yeah, you're familiar with unseen, known as blood drinkers. The idea of being tied to the land is generally speaking, a bit of an exaggeration when it comes to blood drinkers. Some have cultivated rumors about mystical connections to the land, but as far as you know, there's nothing inherent about their condition that creates that. However, you also do know that they are effectively undead. So as soon as somebody becomes one of these, they can still go on to learn things. If that dog, for example, were an artisan and knew magic, they could, have lifetimes to study that magic. So they may be able to do things like seal off an entire town.
Yeah.
But as far as you know, there's nothing about his undead state that would allow for that. It's just he probably knows some magic.
So basically, if we do use the fortune for this no low life thing, we can basically get an NPC to help us figure this out. Like in like a Baylor type.
Yeah, if Lucy wants to spend the fortune to have like an ally among the underworld there, that's fine. And it would be someone who is local and knows the place and willing to help you. Without that expenditure, you're just going to get information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to spend the fortune.
I was gonna say.
All right. You spend the fortune to call upon an ally. What kind of an ally would you like to have here? Like, generally, it means it's usually somebody who's like on the wrong side of the law. So this could be
Mm.
a cat who is in exile. This could be a dog that you've run across somewhere else. Could even be perhaps a rodent or some other uplifted species that is unusual, but happens to be here.
Um, yeah, let's go with a cat. Big orange cat. Big orange bruiser of a cat. Um, where we worked on like they were muscle and I was face.
Okay.
And like just managed like to cross like just happened to cross paths with them while we're drinking here.
Do you have a name in mind for this fellow?
No.
All right, we'll call him Toonces.
I was about to say jorts, but sure.
You hear from across the bar, Lucifer. You see this big,
Moses!
jolly orange cat come over, gives you a big squeeze, lifts you up. What are you doing all the way over here? Last time I saw you, you were in the monarchies.
I'm getting into so much trouble.
Is this your fault? He points out at the window.
Yes and no. It's a
have
cat.
I have a feeling that it's one or the other and not both. There's a stream cat that can't behave herself.
I'm looking at Lucy like sideways, like kind of is our fault.
Oh, I see. I
Well,
see.
I'm gonna have Bones explain why because my voice is giving out.
Well, you see, her friend didn't want to fuck the vampire.
You know, I've been in. This is not the first time that has been a problem. And you're looking for my help in what? Getting out of here? In my experience, wandering into those mists when they're up is dangerous. Your best bet's to either lie low until the temper tantrum passes, or we could go try to, break in and take out the offending lord. But no one has managed to do that in decades. So,
It's crazy that you would even suggest it.
well, everything has to have a weakness, right? He's just some demon walking around in dead skin.
I kind of lean into Lucifer. I was like, I like this guy. He has gumption.
Indeed. Well, you have my sword for what it's worth. I'm not exactly well plugged in here, but I know some people, and perhaps we can help. There's a bit of a resistance starting up at the Church of Man every time things go south here. the shepherd tries to pull some people together. Maybe we can actually make that into something useful. He scribbles down an address and slides it across the table to you. We'll be there at high noon.
Okay.
We'll see you there. He takes off. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, at the inn, I should say. There's a knock on your door.
Well, buddy, is Buddy conscious?
Yeah, Buddy's conscious.
I'm gonna like nudge him and ask him to verbally answer it because I don't know who the hell's at the door.
Hello. I have a letter addressed to a Rouge.
You can slide it under the door.
You slide my tip under the door. He slides the letter under the door. Buddy slides a coin under the door.
Yeah. Yep. Sure can. But you ain't gonna stab me.
He grumble. You hear grumble, grumble, grumble as he walks off. The letter says, "My dearest Rouge, forgive me if I was a bit hasty. I do not like being shot at. If you would be willing to meet this evening at sunset, I would be willing to reconsider my position on your group. If you do not come to my home at sunset, I will know that you have rejected me and I will respond accordingly." Much love, Lord Vladimir Transylvanian-Hound.
Much love is wild.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's not much I can do with that right now. I'll have to wait till they get back and.
Are you all stopping back there before you head over to the Church of Man?
Yeah,
You have some time, so.
I was planning on it. What do you think, Lucy?
Planning on which?
On going to the hotel to fill them in, since we don't have sending or anything.
Sounds good to me.
All right, rock and roll. Well, that being the case, then, since we're waiting for Mike to get back, since your throat's starting to act up a little bit, and since we got everybody parked in one spot that's safe, I say we can go ahead and call it there for the night if you all are amicable to that. I know it's a little early,
Yeah.
but then we'll have Mike back next session and we can dive in from there. So, because you all got out of this, and I will pass the information along to Mike as well, you all may have an advance. You get to go up. You're now 5th level. Congratulations.
No way!
Yay.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do for this 5th level now?
So at 5th level.
Thank you, Travis. First, thank you.
You're welcome.
And second, now what?
So every odd level, 3, 5, 7, 9, you add 1 to an attribute of your choice, up to a maximum of 5. And then you get to add 1 new skill.
1 new skill and a trick or what?
Nope, you add 1 to an attribute, up to a maximum of 5. You learn 1 new skill. You were muted. I barely heard that you were speaking through.
Is there a list of skills?
Yes. The list of skills is in the Pugmire PDF. I will throw the benefits of leveling into the Zoom chat for you. Second. Maybe I will. Let's see. There we go. All right. So everybody gains a stamina die, and they gain a number of stamina points equal to that stamina die plus or minus your vitality modifier. If you are a spellcaster, you gain 2 additional spell points plus or minus your vitality modifier. And if you are a spellcaster, you get 2 more spells within your known magnitudes. Now, you also get to make 1 improvement. So that would be taking a new aptitude, calling, or upbringing trick, or refining one of your existing tricks or relics. So, for example, if you wanted to, refine your spellcasting trick so that you could learn spells of a higher up magnitude, that would be one way to do it. Another way you could, which trick do you use to spellcast? You have Mancy, right?
Yeah.
So with Mancy, yeah, if you refine it, you can either raise the level of the magnitude that you can learn, so go from 2 to 3 or wherever you're at right now, or you can learn 4 more Mancer spells at your current magnitude for a total of 6. Those are the Mancy options. Alternatively, you can take other stuff like
Do I get more spell slots too?
well, you get more spell points equal to 2 plus your vitality modifier.
What?
So what's your vitality modifier?
0.
All right, so you get 2 spell points.
2 more.
Yep.
Maybe I should add
that's
1 point to vitality.
yeah, that wouldn't be bad. And then you'd get an extra.
Another spell slot.
Well, you get a couple extra spell points because that would be retroactive to every time you've leveled up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, then I'll do that.
So you're 5th level now, so you'd get total of 6. A total of 6 spell points.
But I had 8 before.
Right, you get a total of 6 additional spell points.
Plus 6. Okay. Perfect. That's cool. That's dope. That's legitness.
And then what was the name of your gunfighting trick that you have there?
For me,
Yeah.
I've got guns blazing.
Guns blazing, thank you. Just looking to see what the next options are for refinements. So if you wanted to, right now you've just got it so you have a boon on ammunition tests.
Mm-hmm.
So then you could also take it, you could take a refinement that would allow you to make a second ranged attack on the same target as a supplemental action. You can also choose to spend a fortune to turn a successful ranged attack into a triumph.
I will do that.
Okay.
I feel like we will need it with Transylvania von Rottweiler.
Sure. And then what were you looking at in terms of your trick advancement or Rouge?
What was the question?
What trick advancements were you looking at taking?
I don't know because I was waiting for the skill answer, so I had I was
Oh,
waiting for you
your
to tell
skill
me where
list. I'm
this-
sorry. Yep.
Yep.
They are. You have the Realms of Pugmire PDF, right?
Probably.
Somewhere.
Do you know how much Pugmire stuff I have on here?
I suppose that's probably
Oh,
true.
I found it. All right. Yeah, where is it? I found it.
So the skills are 1 second. Page 56. And what new skill did you wind up taking, Melena?
I haven't decided.
Okay. Still working on it.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I haven't decided either.
Right on. Well, to that end, we can also do these between now and next week. So
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, I know Rachel's throat's not feeling great, and we're kind of fading fast. So thanks for being here. We will be back in 2 weeks' time. I'll be back here Friday for They Came from the Cyclops' Cave, barring any misadventure. Knock on Formica. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you again real soon, and stay safe out there. Bye, everybody.